So maybe, do we have some time for a few questions?
I think so.
Okay, all right. Do you have questions? Great, thank you.
I just have a comment as a pre-med student here. I think it's wonderful what y'all doing. I was a biology major. There were probably 6 of us my year, and we kind of felt isolated. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you go to the library all the time studying," and we none of us did abroad. We never went abroad. We didn't really do much because we felt like we had to just be so concentrated. And then some of us even took years, like I took a year off before going to medical school, and that was the best thing I ever did because we were so hardcore when we were here. And if we had these opportunities, it would be wonderful. So I just think it's great that you're all doing that.
Thank you.
There's a question for Rob. Have you guys been tracking undergraduate publications? As part of the research program here, it's a spectacular opportunity. I took advantage of that when I was here, started with John Evans back in the mid-90s. But it just seems like there's so many opportunities, not just to get a foot in research, but also to take that to the next level. Publish the science or the
Have we tracked it? Not as well as we probably should now, and I'll admit that I'll take full responsibility for that over the last 2 years. But as I jokingly said, I took the job. The only thing that I got out of taking the extra title was a title and a very small honorarium, both because of my department and because of sort of university overall issues. I don't have any teaching reassignment time, so as I put it, I have a list of things I'd love to do that I'll get to. This morning I was negotiating with NSF about something before I came over here. So, but each faculty member would have a track of their own. It's just a question of me getting everybody to report in so I can make a master list. But to give you a sense, yeah, a lot of the students that really get started and really work on things do end up published. I had 2 students on a paper that came out late 2008, I guess, in the Journal of the American Chemical Society. And I've got another one going in this fall that we're probably going to send to another top-tier journal. And that's just mine. And I know John has his list.
It'd be great to
As
track
a
because
department, the biology department does keep track of it. So we all are really encouraged to publish with our students. And I want you to know that the paper you published with John Evans is used in our biology class quite
But I haven't pulled it out at the university level yet. Like I said, there are pockets of tracking, but we haven't managed to get a master list yet.
Yeah, it's a great suggestion.
Well, I mean, because it just used to not happen, a while ago, and it seems like it does happen more and more. And I personally be very interested to see, look at the trajectory. I mean, obviously, pull out the literature.
It seems like having a career in the academic field that a lot of schools, especially undergraduate colleges, are specializing more in terms of their majors. Has the liberal arts experience changed very much in terms of the well-rounded academic experience that you guys are receiving in an age where it seems like everyone wants to specialize from a really early age or really early experience standpoint in terms of their academic focus?
I think that I can say a little bit about that. I'm planning on doing the International Global Studies program, which is history, political science, development studies, economics. I'm also in the humanities track, which is 2 years of first semester is classical world, second semester is the Middle Ages, third semester is the Renaissance, fourth semester is the modern world. And it incorporates art history, philosophy, religion studies, English and literature. And on top of that, the Natural Resources Department at Sewanee has really fascinating things. So I'm taking geology this semester. So I'm having the problem of I would like to do everything at Sewanee and can't specialize. So I think that I'm getting a lot out of the liberal arts education, and for any work in sort of the nonprofit field or heading in that direction, I think that Sewanee will definitely prepare me to do a number of vast.
I'll take a tack on that real quick as a science faculty member in a discipline that is extremely vertical in the way it thinks of its curriculum. Even there, our our students still get a great broad liberal arts education. And the best example I can think of that is a young lady, Carrie Donald, who was our first honors graduate, second graduate, total first honors graduate in environmental chemistry, a major we created with the environmental studies program. And all through her college career, she's one of my advisees, so I can talk to her an awful lot. She also did some research with, collaboratively with Deborah and myself. And she went abroad, interestingly enough, to Australia, courtesy of experience of talking to Nancy Bernard, who had just gotten back from being in Australia. But she couldn't pick a major. 1 week she was an environmental chemistry major with a biology minor. The next week she was thinking she might be a natural resources major. And this was her fall of her senior year. She was still trying to, because she was like one course short of about 3 or 4 different majors, which is how she wanted, which one she wanted to plug that last requirement into. And in the process, she also took some economics and some other, and that's a typical Sewanee student. That's the funny thing. So even for our sort of verticality, I've got another kid like that, Paul Dixon, who's an amazing kid.
Yeah, that's what to say.
He's also one of my advisees currently. He's debated between economics, environmental chemistry, straight chemistry. There's another one in there, art. They just find a way to do these things. And we encourage it. It's sort of embedded in the culture of Sewanee. It sometimes makes, I think, science faculty have a more difficult job when they're trying to say, no, we need you to really do this course early so you can take this other thing. But it works. And it's really a great preparation.
I know we need to segue this way. The only distribution requirements, general education requirements, are an affliction on our current students in the same way that they were for you. That has not changed at all. We did save one exception, and that is computer science now can count as a math. That's been the only change in the general education requirements. So language requirement, all of that is still very, very similar. I know some of you still have questions. I'll have a chance to be with you later on this evening.
The last thing before y'all leave, I'd love for the students just to tell them what you're going to do tonight. What do y'all?
Maybe y'all.
I'll go coach soccer and great freedom and I
Too
can't.
many deans in the room.
All
Give
teams
them an
leave
idea
the
of
room.
what-
It's great to meet you. I'll get to see you all later on this evening, and I'll try to kind of summarize some of this. But thank you for spending time with us.
Just real quick, what really, they want to know what goes on.
I'm going to work all morning and go
Yeah.
to Fiery Gizzard in the afternoon, and then probably go on a hike, and then I'm driving Bacchus tonight.
Excellent.
We'll be sitting there.
How many boxes do you run now?
I'm sorry?
How many boxes do you run now?
Bands.
Bands.
Friday and Saturday nights.
Still do.
But I think that is awesome. And it's fun to drive because I can listen to music and laughing.
For two of my best friends last year who just graduated from Sewanee, the three of us are obsessed with Taylor Swift, and I bought them concert tickets to Taylor Swift, and I'm actually driving to Nashville as soon as I leave here.
Dexter?
Well, I think I should have started it because, well, I'm a beta, I forgot to say that, and we have our Rashis and do the shake day. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's upper class shades.
It's upper class shades, so don't get the upper class shades. We were sure. Y'all like it's the Oxford Thank you all for being with us.
Say, one of the faculty members tonight, there's a dinner for the work study students in the chemistry department at our house tonight. So. My wife, she's in charge of work studies, so.